Hello friends, welcome back, and if you are new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Today I am going to show you how we can make these beautiful granny squares, and you can use this for any of your future projects. And the crochet hook that I am using is 2.5 mm. This is the granny square which I plan to show you today how it is to be worked. And you can use your scrap yarn for this project as well. So let us start off with a yellow yarn. I have made a magic ring and then I am going to chain 2. 1 and 2. After that I am going to work one half double crochet in the magic ring. So a set of 2 half double crochet is done. After that I am going to chain 2, and again I am going to work 2 number of half double crochet. That's the first one. This is the second half double crochet. Then chain 2. Similarly the process is to be repeated. 2 number of half double crochet. That's the first one. This is the second one. After that I am going to chain 2. So in this manner we are going to work 8 such batches of half double crochets. 3 I have already worked, and in between the 2 number of half double crochets we are going to work a chain of 2. So here again I am working the half double crochet. The first one is done. This is the second half double crochet. Again chain of 2, and then again working half double crochet, 2 number. That's the first one. This is the second one. This is to be done till we have worked 8 such sets of half double crochet. That means we'll be having 8 such sets of half double crochet plus 8 chain spaces, chain 2 spaces, or the gaps. Now let's count how many we have worked. One more needs to be done. One set. This is the first one. This is the second half double crochet. Now I'm going to chain 2. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's complete. Now chain 2, and then I am going to slip stitch into the very first chain, or you can just do it in the gap as well. Will not make much of a difference. After that, this is the tail. If we pull that, our magic ring will get smaller. After that I chain 1, and then I am going to snip off the yarn. Now we again tighten the magic ring, and this is how it's going to look. Here I snip off the yarn because I'll be introducing a different yarn to it. Now I'm using a pink yarn. Now we make a slip knot, and then we can start off from any of the points, the chain 2 spaces. We can start from any of the points. Now what I am going to do is I am going to attach it with a slip stitch, and then I am going to chain 2, or in total we have 3 chains. 3 chain is equals to 1 double crochet. After that I have worked 1 double crochet. This is my second double crochet in the same chain space, followed by the third. This is the fourth double crochet. That means 4 double crochet plus the first chain of 3 counts 5 double crochet, and then I am going to pass it through the first chain space, or you can just pass it through the gap between the chain of 3 and the first double crochet. After that I chained 3, and I moved on to the next chain 2 space, and I am working 5 number of double crochet. That's the third one. This is the fourth double crochet, and this is the fifth or the final double crochet. After that is done, I am going to pass my hook through the topmost chain of the very first double crochet, and then I am going to pull through. So the popcorn stitch is done. After that I chain 3 and I am going to move on to the next chain 2 space, where I am going to work 5 number of double crochets. This is my first one, this is my second double crochet, that's the third, the fourth double crochet and the fifth double crochet. Once that is done, I am going to pass my hook through the chain space that is there on top of the first double crochet and pull through. So the popcorn stitch is formed. After that chain 3 and then I am going to work 5 double crochets again to work the popcorn. So in this similar manner I am going to work all around till I have 8 number of such popcorn stitches. Now this granny square, it is a beautiful one. It has a flower motif as well as the leaf motif along with it. It is a little bit different from the regular that we are used to doing, and you can use this granny squares for making cushion covers, for making jackets, for making tunics. It can also be used for making tops. It can also be used for attaching it to the frocks of little girls. So this particular granny square will come to use in different projects. So here my 8 popcorn stitches are done. After that I am going to chain 3 and I am going to slip stitch on the back side of the first popcorn. If you just pass your hook is going to go through the gap that is present there, and there, that's how it looks at the back. And then I chain 1 and I am going to snip off the yarn. So this is how our flower looks. 2 rounds are complete. Now I am going to introduce my off-white colored yarn. Along with it I'll be introducing the green yarn as well. So from any of the chain 3 spaces we can start off. So here I am using off-white yarn and I'm going to chain 3, and chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. After that I am going to work 2 number of double crochets in the same chain space. So what we had is 3 double crochet, that is 2 double crochet plus the chain of 3 is 3 double crochet. After that I chain 2 and I am going to work 3 number of double crochets in the same space. So that makes a corner. The third double crochet I am not going to complete it. I am going to leave 2 stitches on the hook, and here I am going to introduce my green yarn. And this is the process how a new yarn is introduced to the piece of work that we are working. Once the green yarn is introduced, slightly we are going to pull the white yarn so that the stitches become tight. After that, with the green yarn I am going to work in the chain space. I am going to work 5 number of double crochet. You must remember to pull the white yarn slightly so that the stitches don't become too loose, and I'm going to clip the white yarn as well because we will be needing it soon, otherwise it will be left far behind. Now 3 double crochet with the green yarn is complete. Now I'm going to work 2 more. This is the 4th double crochet, and now 1 more to be worked. This is the 5th one. Now the 5th one I am not going to complete it. When 2 stitches are left in the hook, I am going to work the final with the white yarn, because in the next step I'll be using the white yarn. Now using the white yarn I am going to make the popcorn stitch. Now the loop is pulled through the very first chain of the first double crochet. After that, Now I'm going to work 3 number of double crochet in the next chain 3 space so that our second corner can be formed. That's the second double crochet. If you follow the steps carefully, you will understand what is being done. After that, I'm going to chain 2, so that is going to make a corner, and here I am going to continue working 3 number of double crochet. The first one is done. This is the second, and this is the third, which I am not going to complete it. Now I am going to pull up my green yarn and complete the work. So now the green yarn is introduced. In the next step, next chain 3 space, I am going to make the popcorn stitch. So I need to work 5 double crochets with the green yarn. So that's the third one. This is the fourth double crochet, and this is the fifth, which I am not going to complete. Now I'm going to introduce my white yarn again. This process of changing yarn is can be used in other projects as well. This is the process how the yarns are changed. Now using the white yarn, I'm going to make the popcorn. Now I'll hop into the next chain 3 space and work the corner. That is by working 3 double crochets. That's the first one, the second double crochet, followed by the third double crochet. After that, I am going to chain 2 and work double crochets again. There's the first one, the second one, the third one is going to be an incomplete double crochet again. When I have 2 stitches on the hook, I am going to take my green yarn and complete the work. And now with the green yarn, I am going to work the 5 number of double crochets in the next chain 3 space. That's the first one. This is the second double crochet. This is the third, followed by the fourth double crochet, and this is the fifth, which I am not going to complete. And now I am going to finish it off with the white yarn, and using the white yarn I am going to make the popcorn by passing the hook through the very first chain on top of the first double crochet. So the popcorn is done, and now I am going to use the white yarn further to work my third corner by working 3 number of double crochet, chain 2, and again 3 number of double crochet in the same space. So that's the third corner in making. My third corner is done, and now I am working my final popcorn in green. See how easy it is, yet so beautiful. Now the green popcorn is being worked, so we need to work 5 double crochet. 2 double crochets are already done. This is the third one, followed by the fourth, that's the fourth double crochet, and the fifth double crochet, which will be half done. Now I'm going to introduce the white yarn again and finish off using the white yarn. I am going to make the final popcorn, passing the hook through the topmost chain of the very first double crochet, and then I chain 1, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to slip stitch into the very first chain. Yes, and then I am going to chain 1 to secure it, followed by chain 2. Now I am going to work the next round. For that, what we need to do is I chain 1 and again followed by chain 2. That means the chain of 3 is done, which counts as 1 double crochet. And after that it is simple. I am just going to work double crochet on top of the existing double crochet, and in the corner I am going to work 2 double crochet. So that's our first corner. After that I chain 2 and work 2 double crochet again in the same space. So that is the corner, the first corner that we are working for this new round. After that, it is very simple. I am just going to work double crochet on top of the existing double crochet, and on top of the green popcorn I am going to work a double crochet with the white yarn. Now I'm going to continue working double crochet. That's the first double crochet. I need to work 2 more, 1 and 2. It's very simple. We just need to work double crochet on top of the existing double crochet chains, and in the corner we are going to work 2 double crochet, chain 2, and again 2 double crochet in the same chain space. So that makes our corner. This is our second corner. Now simple, we are just going to repeat the same process, that is working double crochets on top of the existing double crochets, as well as working a double crochet on top of the green popcorn. If you pass the hook through it, you will get a chain, and we can easily work the double crochet on it. So this round is to be done in the same manner all around. So we have reached the third corner as well, and following the same process we are going to work all around till we reach the starting point. So that's the fourth corner. I'm working the double crochets on top of the existing double crochets, and here I'm going to work a double crochet on top of the popcorn stitch, that is the green popcorn, and then I am going to slip stitch on the third or the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3. After that I am going to make a chain of 3 on top of that very chain of 3 of the lower round, and then continue making double crochets on top of the existing double crochets in this round. And in the corner I am going to work 2 double crochet. This is the first double crochet, this is the second, then I chain 2 and again work 2 number of double crochet. After this it is again simple, just working double crochets on top of the existing double crochet all around, excluding the corners where we need to work 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So this round is also very easy. We just need to follow the sequence, not at all difficult. So my first corner is done, and in the same manner we are going to complete the second corner. I've reached the second corner space where I am going to work 2 number of double crochet, then I'm going to chain 2 and work 2 double crochets again in the same space. So that makes our second corner. Now I'm going to continue working double crochets on top of the existing double crochets till I reach the corner again. See how easy it is to work, and it works pretty quickly as well. See how cute it is looking. And the pattern is quite different than the regular granny squares that we are used to working. Here I'm still working the double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. I'll be working in the same manner till I reach the corner. That's the last corner where we need to work. That is, I'll be working 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet again. That makes our final corner, that is the fourth one. I am going to continue working double crochets till I reach the end point, or the starting point you can say. If you cannot locate the chains, if you pull the work, the chains become visible easily. Now I am going to slip stitch on the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3. And see, my yarn also has got over in the right place, and I chained 1 after the slip stitch so that it is secured properly. So this is how the granny square looks. Now you can use your tapestry needle or the hook to hide the loose ends. It is up to you what you want to use, but using the tapestry needle will be much easier. See how nice it is looking, and I'm sure you are going to love it as well once you start working on it. It's very cute. You can use it for any of your projects, and I'm sure you're going to be proud of your work. So friends, thank you for staying till the end. If you all have liked the video, to give a thumbs up, to share it with your friends and family members, and if you are new to our channel, to consider subscribing and stay tuned for more of interesting videos on different topics. So till we meet again, it is bye bye for today. Bye.